St. John County woman's death is still very much a mystery, even 2 months after she was first reported missing. Tonight, her family remembers her as police continue their investigation. Good evening. Investigators found 67-year-old Barbara Parcham's remains in a wooded area near the St. Johns County-Flagler County line back in May.
As detectives continue to search for answers, tonight family and friends prepare for the popular St. Augustine waitress's funeral. Channel 4's Tim Pulliam is joining us now live in St. Augustine, where loved ones are saying goodbye. Tim?
Jen, Barbara Parcham's wake started 30 minutes ago here at Craig Funeral Home. A large gathering is expected to be here throughout the rest of the evening. And as you mentioned, Barbara Parcham was a popular, well-known waitress here in St. Augustine. The pain of what happened is still very present among those who knew her best. You can see the sadness very clearly on Sylvia Marie's face. The emotion is even more obvious in her trembling hands as she shows me a gift she received from her Village Inn co-worker and friend, Barbara Parcham.
Today I say goodbye to a dear, dear friend, and tomorrow we put her to rest. And that's hard, because I really don't want to tell her goodbye. I don't know. But I know I got to, and I know she wouldn't want me to be like this.
The 67-year-old's body was found last month in a remote wooded area with a gunshot wound. Marie and her fellow co-worker, Joni McKnight, believe saying goodbye tonight will be extremely difficult considering deputies are still searching for who killed Parcham.
We're all still a little bit unrested just because we don't know.
Yeah.
And it's very hard to understand, you know.
Adding to the challenge and maybe some awkwardness at tonight's wake, deputies say Parcham's daughter, Lillian Chavez, is still a person of interest in the investigation. The 39-year-old was arrested last month on unrelated weapons charges, but has since been released.
It's rough for them. I know it is.
I just want them to figure out
Who did it?
Parcham's loyal customers at Village Inn are also hurting. Those who can't make tonight's memorial stop by the restaurant today.
This was our way because she knew us from coming here, and so we just wanted to pay tribute to her today.
And perhaps this is the greatest tribute to Parcham. Her Village Inn uniform and name tag hangs on the wall for everyone to see how much she was loved and adored.
And I come through to turn off the alarm in the morning, and I say, "Good morning, Barb."
Yeah.
And that helps me, because I know she's watching.
Yeah.
Back out here live, the wake going on right now until 8 o'clock tonight. The funeral will take place tomorrow at 10 a.m. If you have any information at all that can help investigators, call Crime Stoppers at 1-888-277-TIPS. You don't have to leave your name, and there's a cash reward for any tip that leads to an arrest. We're live. Tim Pulliam, Channel 4, the local station.
So, Tim, no one in custody, of course, now. No one charged. What is the latest on the investigation?
Well, as I mentioned in my story, Parcham's daughter is still a person of interest in this investigation. One possible lead, DNA evidence has been taken from the crime scene and from Parcham's home, sent to a lab for testing. It could take several weeks for that information to come back. We will let you know if there are any new developments in this case. Back to you, Jen.
Tim Pulliam joining us live from St. Augustine. Thank you, Tim.